stupid ass nigga proved his point. We all come from the dust of the earth, which is dark. So Judah tells you right there, Jesus had to be a so-called black man.
That's right.
Judah. Just to make that, just to go back right quick. Dumbass nigga.
It says, verse 13, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs.
Right, just like when we read in Job, when the missile comes out of the silo, it turns into what you call this fig. Go ahead.
When she is shaken of a mighty wind. It says, verse 14, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together.
Right, and show you that in movies, man, like the movie, what's that movie called? The Divided. The first thing that happened, a nuclear missile came in, and a warhead came in, and a mushroom cloud came up, man. Go ahead.
And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men.
Or in the great men and the rich men, man. The kings of the earth representing who? The Rothschilds. That has to be a top family, just like during the time of King David. He was a top family. You come from the loins of King David as an honor. You know, King Solomon. That's where Yahweh had to come through the line of David, man.
That's right.
Judah, Yahweh. Go ahead.
It says.
It said the kings. Go ahead.
It said, and the kings of the earth, and the great men.
And the great men, like the people, like the aristocrats, people under them, maybe some lower class elites, so to speak, or lower class millionaires, just like they showed you in 2012. When the goddamn, when that coon came in, he was like, it looks like only people bought their way into these. Could you see Arabs, motherfuckers with dogs?
That's right.
All uppity people, all of them gonna be in them bunkers, man. Like those ships represented the bunkers, man. In the movie 2012. Go ahead.
It says, and the rich men, and the chief captains.
Right, and the chief captains, a lot of those generals, you know, politicians, all right, guys that's good at taking orders and all that, you know. Go ahead.
And every bondman, Salaki, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains.
And the rocks of the mountains, man. That's where Esau's gonna go at, in them dens, man, them bunkers, man. And they're gonna survive that nuclear holocaust too, man. You wanna say something?
Yeah. When it's talking about these low-level Edomites, they're running up to the mountains as well, man. A lot of them are going to damn, man. It's a place out in the Midwest. They're going there. They're going to the woods, headed to the woods, headed to the mountains. You know, just bug the fuck out, man.
Yep.
Yeah, remember we met that snake guy.
Oh yeah.
De Leon. He was talking about he was going to the mountains.
Yeah, cut his ass. They that be in the mountains or die of hunger.
That's right.
Dummy. Go ahead, Doc.
It says, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Verse 16. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne.
Right. See that? They know that. That right there proves to you that the elites know, man. They know. They know they're going in slavery. Right? They know, and they also know that this world will be ended by thermonuclear destruction because the Most High is going to use them to cause all this thing to happen, man.
That's right. And they put it in their movies, man, because they know.
They know.
They know how you got.
That's what they're making this. What's the movie Red Dawn?
Oh yeah.
Around that time period, around Thanksgiving, just like matter of fact, in the movie Contagion, all those things happen around what time? The holidays, around around November, December. They were saying in the movie, "How's your Thanksgiving?" And then and it was snowing. It was in Wisconsin.
That's right.
I was up there in Wisconsin. It stayed snowing up there.
Yeah, because what happens during the winter, man? You get fat, man. You get fat. You get lazy. You know, you sleep up, man.
Hey, after we get Matthew 24, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
It says, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
Now, who was that sits upon the throne? I like showing pictures. I like getting Jake's visuals. Who was that? Hide us from him that stood upon the throne. Who's in this talking about? It's talking about the Most High, man. So they know. Go ahead.
It says, and from the wrath of the Lamb.
And from the wrath of the land, because Yahweh Shai gonna be here dropping them, you know, those laser beams. And the wrath of the Lamb, man. So they know that who the world calls Jesus Christ is coming back.
That's right.
In this style, man. That's why they made that movie Independence Day to blaspheme the word.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
It says, verse 17, for the great day of his wrath is come.
Right, which is what that judgment day, the great day of his wrath has finally come. And they know it's going to come. That's why they're trying to implement this New World Order. And trying to get people chipped up with the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, which Obama has in his Obamacare plan, man. Alright? A lot of you niggas think Obama is your friend. Obama is not your friend. Alright? For you people who are down with that healthcare bullshit, and y'all gonna get chipped. Alright? You can see that shit happening, man. I can see that shit happening, man. And they gonna fool for this dumbass nigga, man. As soon as election time come on, man. They already talking about Jake already talking about on Twitter and shit. If Obama don't get in, I'm gonna start a riot. That's why they had that robot nigga make that damn song, man.
That's right.
That's how Esau's song, and that's how Esau gonna wind up a little bit of them stupid ass Jakes out there, man.
If Obama don't get it, and then they using Alex Jones to push shit too, man.
They using him to actually put that shit out, and make sure you put this in there, man. Make sure Alex Jones get this. He's a guy that people know and all that. You know, people watch. Make sure he gets this.
Then they even had so-called noblemen, like this guy named Thomas Sowell. He's a black author, and you know, he's supposed to be like a noble dude. He goes way back. He makes a lot of articles, free speech articles, and he was the first one that really came out talking about that it's going to be race riots if Obama loses. I'm like, where the fuck they getting this shit from, man? They want this shit to happen.
And wait till people are driving, or they're at home watching TV, or they're on their cell phone, and that beeper noise comes up.
That's right.
This is not a test, you know. This is not a drill. That EAS system pop on TV or your phone or whatever comes on that. This is not a drill. And you see Monkey Boy on TV saying martial law will be declared in America. And you can see that shit out here, man. I mean, you can just see this shit. You can see them days are coming, man. Go ahead, Art.
It's back in Revelations, chapter 17. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
Right, and who shall be able to stand? That's what Ezra said, woe is me, woe is me.
That's
when
right.
you see all the calamities come, who shall save me in those days, man? When Ezra seen all that hell, man. When Ezra seen that missile fly right in front of his face, what was that in? Second Ezra's and you can let go of Matthew 24. I'm just.
Hey, how you doing?
Second Ezra's you seen that missile fly right in front of his face, man. There we go. It's the second Esdras. I'm gonna read it. Second Esdras chapter 4, verse 45. It says, "Show me then whether there be more to come than is past, or more past than is to come. What is past I know, but what is for to come I know not." All right. That's 47. And he said unto me, "Stand upon the right side, and I shall expound the similitude unto you." Now tell me, if this don't sound like a missile, right? Tell me if the angel, Uriah didn't show him a missile flying right in front of his face, man. All right? So I stood and saw, and behold, a hot burning oven passed by before me. And it happened that when the flame was gone by, I looked, and behold, the smoke remained still.
That's right.
That was a missile.
That's right.
The angels was standing there, you know, and the angel made him see, put him in a trance.
That's right.
And made him see that missile fire right in front of him, man. The smoke trail was still there. Then he said, "After this, there passed by before me a watery cloud and sent." Yes, that's it. That was just a point, you know. Well, Andrew seen that missile, man.
He's seen it, man. That's crazy.
He was like, what the hell? Because doing that time, and nothing like that exists. He's like, what the fuck was he like? You know, what the hell was that? You know?
That's right.
It was hot. He said it was hot. Go ahead, go back, man.
Back in, that was it for the 6th chapter.
That was it? Okay, now go to Matthew 24, slide.
From the top?
No, the point, when he say, about the, about when Esau came in. 70 AD scripture, you know what I'm talking about? The abomination of desolation?
Yeah,
I think it's like 25.
15.
I'm talking about Daniel, slide. You got it?
Yeah, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 14.
Go ahead,
It says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come."
Right, to a witness unto all nations. Right, when this gospel gets preached unto all nations for a witness, all right? Because first of all, how is it going to be a witness when these prophecies are actually being shown?
That's right.
Because the only way there's is going to be the only way it's going to get out there is if the prophets out there pushing it.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, in verse 15, "When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet."
Right, once they see martial law being declared, you know, guys with GMS guys, they said that would happen, man. Go ahead.
"Stand in the holy place. Whoso readeth, let him understand."
Now that happened back in 70 AD, which they came and sacked Jerusalem. Matter of fact, where that picture at, man?